wandering souls, grant me power.
Now, how shall I address you? I'd like to call you by a special name that only I know.
Well, this is a surprise. I think about everyone in the world thought this was going to be the new main character for episode 4. But it's Celine. They kind of like bait and switched us, right? So we got her. She's a thief, I believe, right? Yeah. Light thief, Sagittarius. If we go back and look at her base stats here, which I don't think I've seen yet, her animations are actually gorgeous. Best looking character in the game. Here they are, okay? A bunch of crit. She get like 41% crit for free if you triple S her, which is insane. Decent base attack, good base speed. That's really all that matters. Health and defense are typically low on thieves, so yeah. As for her skills, this is her skill 2. I believe this is just a passive ability, right? Yeah, passive. So this is basically like a 5-star version of T-Surin. It's kind of cracked out a little bit. I want to say this is maxed, right? I don't think it's going to go 70%. It might go up to what, like 50 something? Set 2, 4, 6, 12. Is that 19 more? Yeah, 19. So it goes to 51%. Like T-Surin, I believe. So, yeah, it doesn't exceed 51%. So basically she can take 3 hits, right? And then when somebody dies, you acquire 5 souls, and I guess all skill cooldowns are decreased by 1. That's how it works. Or her S3 skill cooldown is decreased, which is interesting. This can only be activated once per turn, though, so you can't get, like, 3 units can't die and then you get 3 turns off your S3. That's not how that works. So, it's an interesting passive. And then we have the S3 here, which is a non-attack ability. Opens the Gate of the Spirits, dispelling all debuffs from the caster and making the caster possessed for 3 turns. Revives all dead allies before granting immortality to all allies for 1 turn. It's got a 5-turn cooldown. Mind you, like, since she revives everybody, once they start dying off, like, depending on how her cycling is, you can get this back off cooldown, like, kind of relatively fast, based on how you built her. And then when she has possession for 3 turns, she counterattacks when she gets crit. When attacking, absorbs some of the damage dealt as health, so she has built-in life still as well. Possession can't be dispelled. So, looking at this, basically, it seems like you can build this unit any way you want. You could build her fast. You got good base speed to get immortality up on your entire team. You can build her on lifesteal to really take advantage of the fact that she counters here and build her like a T-Surin. You could build her on counter. But I think counter is kind of redundant. I think you probably want to go lifesteal or speed. Likely on pin set too, because she dispels herself. She can't be like instant gibbed. So maybe you do something like pin immunity crit or something too. Like, this is a very interesting unit. I'm not exactly sure how she's going to be built or if she's going to fit into the meta well at all. Like, her kit is very interesting. Like, just in the interaction, like, here. She could be used in cleave. She could be used in anti-cleave. Could you imagine, like, this unit drafted in a cleave and then, like, your whole team dies to rim and then they all get revived with immortality?
본 전체에게 1턴간 불사를 발사시킵니다. 강신은 강화 해제되지 않는 효과로 치명타 피격 시 반격하며
So yeah, she just, like,
공격 시
just revives her whole fucking team and then they don't die for it.
피해량의 일부를 회복합니다.
Granted, Politis is gonna destroy this. Keep that in mind. And this does give Blood Moon Haste a little bit more value as well, right? He'll be very good into this. But here they drafted her in, I guess this is like a mastered comp or a challenger comp, something you'll see kind of often there. Elfelt, you might see her in like silver RTA. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. This unit's very interesting. I don't even know how I would build this unit, to be honest. It's not really like my ally, or my alley, right? This isn't the type of playstyle that I play, not really. But I do see some fun uses in her, but I don't know what to think. And then we have her S1 here. Attacks the enemy with sheath when skill is used if it was not triggered by a dual attack, so it can be triggered on counter to use Nimble Sword. Instead of Mighty Strike, when the caster is possessed, chance is doubled, so it's a 70% chance when she has the possession up. And she can't trigger attack. It's basically the Celine S2 animation, right? And it gives her defense pin by 35%. And you can stack that with a pin set as well. And then I'm assuming... Sorry, you hear my dog scratching. Sacco, hey, Sacco. Dude, hey. Hey! Hey! Stop scratching. So, I wonder if this works with Dust Devil. Because that's what I was kind of looking at. 'Cause I know you guys have kind of like seen like counter K-Ron, right? Now, if actually she has built-in lifesteal, it depends on like how much all that heals for, right? Lifesteal might be better. Well, never mind. Yeah, you're probably going to use lifesteal regardless. She has built-in counter. I don't think you want to put counter on her. Just use the built-in counter. And then get the extra healing for lifesteal to make you top off. I actually think Dust Devil is going to be decent on her. For really chunking things. Because whenever she gets crit, she counters. Right?
적을 공격합니다.
Does it show that in here?
발생 확률이 2배 증가하는데요.
Crit.
쾌검은 자신의
Counterattack.
방어를 한개 해제한 후 신속하게 적을 공격합니다. 대상의 방어력을
Yeah, that healing was very negligible, right? So, I think you want her on lifesteal. She's got her. They have her on Warhorn. That healing was like nothing. 800. I think Dust Devil. Dust Devil lifesteal is what I'm looking at here. I don't know what other artifact who could be good. Silver Rain is usable on her, so you could revive something with attack buff maybe, or grant something attack buff with immortality. It's going to be very interesting to see how she's used. It's going to be very interesting to see how she's used in the current state of the game. But yeah, this kind of came out of left field. I was expecting ML Lilius to come out. Not Celine.
강한
But
염력을 지닌 상단의 호위
I'm happy with this.
영환의 셀리는 11월 11일부터 신비
November
소환을 통해
11th.
만나실 수 있습니다.
They have her here next to Aravi. Aravi's insane right now. I don't know if she's better than Aravi, right? Speaking of Aravi, we in there, boys. We're in there. It's about done, right? It's pretty much it's done. I think I'm gonna get it mastered, but yeah. Kind of loud. Pretty good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about her in the comments. I think she's got a great design, and her kit is interesting, to say the least. I don't really know what to think about her. I don't know if she's going to be good or not. On paper, she looks really good. But like things on paper can look really bad and then end up being really good, right? Like Caesarea kind of like just came out of left field and is dominating the meta now, and she didn't look that great. And when she was released. And then we have other units like Charles that kind of looked underwhelming. Closer Charles, and then he's like top of the meta, right? I'm not saying she looks underwhelming. Then we have like Ran. Ran's pretty good. His kit looked really good, right, when he came out. And he's used a bit, but he's kind of got his niche use, right? So it's very hard to predict where a unit will fit in the meta in the current state of the game, because we also have the two new collab units that I'm going to do videos on as well, who are also insane. So I think this game's at a point where it's just getting super power crept every single new unit that's come out, and I think Smilegate is digging themselves in a hole, and they're selling solutions to the meta to us right now. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'll catch you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Later.
Fuck.